Scientists estimate the human body to have approximately 10 pints of blood. A loss of 2 pints of blood may cause a person to go into shock, and a loss of 5 to 6 pints usually results in death. Blood cannot be manufactured. It can only come from generous volunteer donors. In the early 1900s, blood transfusions were not routine procedures and were performed directly from donor to recipient, which often led to fatal results. Things began to change in 1901 when an Austrian physician, Karl Landsteiner, discovered the first 3 human blood groups, A, B, and C, which was later changed to O. Blood type AB was discovered a year later. Blood could now be safely given to recipients based on categorized blood type. Blood transfusion became firmly established during World War I, when blood was needed for transfusions to help wounded soldiers. At this time, there was a focus on how to preserve and safely transport blood, which was difficult to do on the battlefield. It was not until World War II that the development of preservative solutions in the first blood container helped to make transfusions more safely and widely available. The first blood banks in the US started to form, and another advancement led to the separation of plasma from red blood cells, which could be frozen separately, be preserved for a longer duration, and then safely transfused accordingly. Over the past several decades, modern technology has helped when it comes to collecting and processing blood. However, even with all these advancements, blood can still only be obtained from generous blood donors, and the blood that is needed in an emergency is already on the shelves before the event occurs. Approximately 36,000 blood transfusions are needed every single day, which means that every 2 seconds someone will need blood. From the past to the present, one thing remains the same. Blood comes from volunteer donors, and it saves lives.